Alright folks, welcome back to the channel here. It is Saturday, April 15th, 2023. It is about 7:30 in the morning. And we're gonna put some work in on Bobby's car today. Not a whole lot. If you notice the backdrop, the shop has some work done to it, so we're trying to get stuff moved back in. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of everything today. But our main objective today is to get this thing off the frame and assess how we're gonna approach the floor replacement. So he's got a full floor with rockers, with inner rockers and braces. I guess it's one big chunk. And we're gonna go ahead and put that whole piece in. So we kind of debated back and forth on what the best way to do this is. Whether it be cut the floor pan in half so it's more manageable, or do it on a rotisserie, or do it on the frame itself, which is probably the best way, or some sort of frame jig or stand or something like that. But I think the idea we came up with is we're going to utilize the 2-post lift here. And let me bring you guys around and show you what we came up with. Okay, so where we left off last weekend was he brought the car and got the front clip off. So the whole front clip is gone, got the trunk off, and that's pretty much where we stopped. So what we're thinking is we're gonna make some pieces out of box tube to connect to the body mounts. So we're gonna lift this thing off the frame, roll the frame out of here, set it on jack stands on the rockers, fabricate up some beam to go across the front body mounts to the post lift arms, and then in the back we're just going to run a beam through the wheel well here to the other post lift, extend it out. And we don't care about the wheel lips on the quarter panels. He's got new quarter panels. So basically support the body from the rear wheel well and the front body mount. Okay, get this thing up in the air, cut the old floor out, put the new floor on jack stands, and lower the body onto the new floor and go from there. So that's kind of the gist of what we're thinking. Of course, there's going to be a lot more work involved in that. But once we do that, then get it back on this frame and do the quarters. I think he's going to do door skins and whatever else metalwork it needs. So that's our goal for today, is to at least get this thing off the frame and on our little homemade support stand, and go from there. I think we're going to do some work to the steering column, firewall, but overall, the floors are not terrible, honestly. They're not terrible. But he did buy a one piece. So I don't know how you would go about getting this thing in going through the windows. I mean, I guess you could somehow, but I think going up underneath it and then setting the body on is gonna work for us. So we'll see. Like I say, we're gonna be doing a few different things. The shop I had the place insulated, so it was completely gutted, and kind of moving stuff back in and throwing stuff away. So a little bit of everything going on today. So we'll bring you guys back once we get started. We had to cut the box brace out. That one spun out easy. The back bumper spun out pretty easy. This box brace was pretty good, but we're going to go ahead and replace it anyways, since you bought them as a pair. It's a nice suspension. So outside of this one, all that's left is the front. It should come up. Cut the steering column, cut the e-brake, and cut the speedometer cable. Man, I think we're going to have to cut that other one out. I don't think there's nothing to grab on to spin, to keep it from spinning, huh?
Yeah, you can off.
Actually, man, you know what? I bet it'll rip right off whenever we lift it up. There's nothing holding it. So I wouldn't even mess with that. So let's get the front loose, man. That's plenty. That's good. Ooh-wee. Man. All right, roll this thing out, bring you guys back, get a better look at this. So our little contraption. Man, it's like when they look down your throat.
They followed me to the door. They know what time of day it is. You know the fingers? Yeah. 6 o'clock. Yeah.
All right, so we got this thing off the frame. Oh yeah, the trunk drop-offs are, man, they're really solid, man. Surprising. Like the trunk itself, I think maybe a center pan and that's it. This tail panel's good. So, I mean, we didn't work on this all day. I think we got it off the frame in like, what, maybe an hour? We just had to cut the box braces out, but everything else came loose with a cheater pipe. So I think our little idea of doing it on the lift like this is going to make it pretty easy, man.
Because we're putting a one-piece floor.
One-piece floor with the braces and the inner rockers. All one chunk. Starts right here and ends, should end right here.
No?
No, actually further up, huh? Yeah, it ends right here. So this back shelf is good. So you got box brace, you ordered 2 box braces, you got 2 outer rockers.
Yep.
And then the floors have the inners. And then we're gonna do the firewall, of course, and then cap off the body mounts like we did on my car. We're gonna move the bulkhead to the fresh air vent, and you want to put the brake booster inside the car.
I'm only drinking this because you gave me this.
Hell yeah. Yeah, because I ain't gonna drink it. So we're gonna put the brake. We're gonna attempt to put the brake booster inside the car. So the only thing that's gonna be on the firewall is the steering column. That's it. So, what do you think, Bobby?
Easy.
Easy?
Easy work.
Shit.
We only done it like, how many times have we done it? 3 times?
3 times. Taking the car off the frame quite a bit.
The only thing I haven't done is is rockers.
Yeah, we never done rockers. But I mean, we patched the rockers on the 60.
Yeah. But I completely changed them, so.
No. It's not bad, man. It looks bad. I mean, once this thing is like sandblasted and, you know, in epoxy. So I think we'll chop this video right here, man, because we did some recording last weekend. So the plan is next weekend we'll cut all this out.
And probably just smoke it up. Probably sit it in there.
Set it in there, see what we got. Do some work for the brake booster. But I think the plan next weekend is to get it out, set it in there. You can bring it down, set it in, and see what we got. So bring you guys back once we do that. Y'all stay tuned.